Hey, this is Johnny Bean, and welcome back to another episode of Exclusively Van Halen, the online show and podcast. Today, we are going to talk about, it's an article, actually it's an interview over at NPR. The program is called Fresh Air, and it dropped today, and we're going to read some of the stuff. I'm going to give you guys a link to it so you guys can listen to it yourself. Very cool stuff. It actually played on several different radio stations today, NPR stations. So let's do that, and a couple other stuff. By the way, look at this. I'm wearing the T-shirt, Brothers shirt. Got this from the event the other day down in Los Angeles. Very cool. These are officially available now. I'll give you guys the link to that as well. So let's do it, you guys. Let's do another episode. Here we go.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Bean TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Welcome, everybody. Johnny Bean here. This is Exclusively Van Halen, the Van Halen show on YouTube. We are on X. We are on Facebook. This is a podcast on Spotify. You can watch these shows. You can listen to them. All that stuff. Join us in the live chat here on YouTube. We have a great time. You know, you guys will notice there's some people in the chat here. Let's see. Who do we got here? Let's see. Slim Jim Chicken Pickin' just became a sponsor. Hey, dude, no way, man. Thank you so much. Just became a channel member. Thank you for your support, man. Here, let's actually, speaking of that, let's actually read the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Bean YouTube station channel membership. It's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier are the executive producers. They are currently CC, Bay Area Rich, Majestic PB and J Cat, Music Therapy Laz, Michael B, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, Warlag, Halves, Flipper Carlin, Woody B Real, and Janice Lala the intern. Thank you guys for being channel members here on the Johnny Bean YouTube channel. Basically, the names are in green in the chat, so they stick out. You know, it's like you can see right here. There you go. Slim Jim Chicken Pickin' right there. His name sticks out in the chat because he is a channel member. Janice Lala is a channel member. Also my intern. Thank you, Janice. Bay Area Rich, channel member. By the way, we are doing a story today. I'm going to do some reading. And I know some of you guys have been complaining about my reading skills. Hey, I didn't graduate 4th grade, okay? I really tried. So anyway, I'm going to read some more for you guys. So anyway, there'll be a timestamp down below to get straight to the article, okay, if you're watching this on playback. And I know a lot of you guys are watching this on playback. You guys, I just want to say thank you guys, everybody that's been watching these shows, subscribing to the channel, smashing the thumbs up on these videos, you know, everything. Alex T, hey dude, good to see you. Michael Tagler, channel member, good to see you. Music Therapy Laz, what's up, man? Are we gonna hang out next week, dude? Let's do it, man. Let's hang out. Yeah, we had a great time down at the event we were just at, the Alex Van Halen. Well, I uploaded a video, like a recap, down in Culver City. And yes, he was reading from the book. Look at that. He was. Speaking of that, Live Talks Los Angeles. Tonight is the I guess you would say like pay-per-view, I guess, of the event that we were at. So unfortunately, it is now sold out, probably because that they ran out of books for it, autographed books. like what we got down in Culver City. So unfortunately, the Live Talks LA thing, if you already have a ticket, congratulations. If you don't, can't get in. Although like I said earlier on the earlier show, I have a feeling they may be dropping that for everybody at some point. I have a very good feeling about that. So, of course, if that happens, I'll bring you guys the news, of that right here. So let's do it, you guys. Let's do this. NPR, you guys, they have a show called Fresh Air, and they aired a show today. It was an interview with Alex Van Halen, and you guys can listen to it. At the end of this program, I will drop the link for you guys so you guys can listen to it yourselves. It was about it's a 35-minute interview. Very, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Looks like it's by Tanya Mosley. And there's, of course, a great photo of Edward and Alex. In the chat, what year was this photo taken right here, do you think? What do you guys think? We like to get the audience participation during these shows. Hey, Dan Gorman. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What's up? Is it Mysterio? It says Alex Van Halen was the John Bonham of the late 70s to the 2010s for his generation. Great drummer with his own identity. I'll agree with that, man. I'll definitely agree with that. And Slim Jim is saying, just call me Slim. Okay, Slim. You got it, man. It's your new set that got me, he's saying. Cool. Cool, man. My new set. Oh, you mean my studio here? Me? This place? Maybe. I don't know. I'm in a brand new studio. If you guys are brand new to the show, I've been doing these shows for, dude, we're going on 10 years of live, interviews, music stuff, guitar stuff. I mean, all this stuff. Says, yup. And he's laughing. Cool, man. Right on. Dan Gorman says, glad Alex is in the spotlight again. Yeah. This is incredible stuff. Let's see. Al forgot his cane. I noticed 1983. That photo there. Yep. That's 83 era photograph. So let's do some reading here, you guys. Okay, and again, this is from NPR. They have a show called Fresh Air. I will give you guys a link to this so you guys can listen to this. But this is just some highlights for you guys. When guitarist Eddie Van Halen died of cancer in 2020, his older brother Alex was overwhelmed by grief. Only 20 months apart in age, they had grown up together as a yin and a yang, the two halves of a whole, Alex says. Raised by a Dutch father and an Indonesian mother, the brothers immigrated to the U.S. from the Netherlands when Alex was 8 and Eddie was 6. In California, they learned to play music, mostly classical and military marches, but their focus switched to rock once they started listening to the Beatles and the Dave Clark 5. That's very cool. In 1974, they formed the band Van Halen with vocalist David Lee Roth and bassist Michael Anthony. Initially, Alex was the guitarist in the family, but he discovered that he had no connection with the instrument. He says, I just wasn't feeling it. His brother's link to the guitar, on the other hand, felt like fate. I mean, I think we can all agree to that the fact that they had switched instruments was I mean, that's just how it had to be. I mean, Eddie Van Halen became the greatest of all time. And unfortunately, what we've heard from Alex is that Edward, that didn't sit well with him being called the greatest. And it put a lot of pressure on him over the years. But definitely since they had switched instruments, that was, although there is footage of Eddie playing the drums out there, and there are photos of Alex holding guitars. I don't think we've ever seen video. I can't recall video of Alex playing the guitar, but I know there's many photos out there of Alex holding guitars, like holding Edward's guitars. Even holding Sammy's guitar on one photo, like I think Sammy's Dean guitar back in '86. Let's see. The fact was, when Ed played, he made that instrument sing. It was unbelievable, I said. Ed, you're playing guitar. I want drums. Known for their extravagant high-energy performances, Van Halen would go on to produce 12 studio albums and singles that included Runnin' with the Devil, Hot for Teacher, and the 1983 anthem Jump. The band went through some famous lineup changes, mostly singers, through its career, but Eddie and Alex are the only members of Van Halen who played on all of those albums. In the new memoir, Brothers, which we have right here. There it is. And again, I have the audiobook. You guys can grab the audiobook. I got it on Apple. The audiobook is about it's just a little over 6 hours, the audiobook, and it's incredible, you guys, to hear. I mean, if you like to read, obviously get the book, and there are some signed copies out there that you can get online. Perfectly, go through like Barnes and Noble or something, a place where he actually signed them. It might be kind of weird getting stuff, from somebody on eBay or something. Because you never know, right? But Barnes and Noble probably has some stuff, I would assume, because he just did a signing there. And I think I saw something on Facebook where somebody actually found a signed copy in one of their local stores, local Barnes and Noble stores or something like that. So Janice the intern, send me an X, reminded me to hit up the Barnes and Noble and look for possible signed copies of Brothers. I was actually there yesterday in San Jose, and I did look. I didn't even see the book. Unfortunately, I didn't see the book on the shelves. Dan Gorman is saying, how much money for the audiobook? It was about $17, the one that I got. I got it on I have an iPhone. Within the iPhone itself, the powers of Apple. There is a books icon. Click on that. Just search Brothers or search, Alex Van Halen, and you will find the audiobook. And it was about $17. And again, it was like it was about 6 hours, I believe. I mean, let me see. I did have a photo somewhere here. Anyway. Well, yeah. Very cool. Okay, let's see. Vistalite 1972 says, I've seen photos of EVH on drums. Yeah, there's many photos, but there's also a video of him playing drums. There's a lot of stuff. Hey, what's up? Hair Metal Revolution. Hello, great people. Hey, hello, man. Welcome to the show. Let's see. In their new memoir, Brothers, Alex looks back on his relationship with Eddie and the decades they spent playing music together. We left a lot unfinished, he says, obviously. And of course, Unfinished is the name of the instrumental track that is available from van-halen.com. You can listen to it directly from the official Van Halen website. That's the track that Alex included with the released around the same time as the book. And let's see. Obviously, every time I hear some of our music, that puts me right back there. So that's a quote from the NPR interview, because I listened to it earlier today. So I'm going to read some of the interview highlights for you guys. But again, I will give you guys the link to this so you guys can listen to this yourselves. On how Eddie Van Halen found his voice as a guitar player. He played guitar from the moment he woke up to the moment he went to sleep. And it was just his way of either communicating or finding peace with himself and the earth. It's just that Ed had a sensitivity that was very difficult to describe. The problem with Ed was he could play anything. So the most difficult thing for him was to find his own voice. He spent a lot of time doing it. Then when he finally found it, that was it. Big smile. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Let's see. Did we miss some stuff there? I don't think so. There we go. On lighting his drum kit on fire during performances. For me, fire represents the. Hang on a second. Is this breaking news? What is this? Leonard. Oh, thanks for sending. Leonard, are you watching me? Thanks for sending that, man. He sent a lot of you guys. I want to thank you guys again. A lot of you guys send, Van Halen related stuff to me all the time, whether it's in Messenger or you guys even mail me stuff. By the way, we have an unboxing here, I believe. This was sent in. This was I just picked this up from the mailbox. I think we'll open this. Is that cool in the chat if we open this a little later? Let's see. Where were we? Where are we at? Temporariness, that only the moments count. I mean, the flame is there and poof, it's gone. So is life, right? So to me, that represented that. And there was an element of danger because we did it on such an amateur level. My favorite memory of it, all of that, was kind of gotten it down to a science. And as we're doing it during the performance, the lighter fluid starts to come down my arm. And then I look over and I notice my arm's on fire. Oh my gosh. So I'm thinking that can't be good, right? So I look at my tech, Greg, who in theory, he's there with a fire extinguisher. So I look at him and he's looking at me and gives me the thumbs up. Looks great, man. I'll never forget that as long as I live. Oh, that's funny, man. It turns out that the average male brain does not completely mature until the age of 27. I'm still waiting. I think a lot of us are still waiting. On the This Is Spinal Tap mockumentary that satirized a heavy metal band. That wasn't funny at all. Ed and I saw it and we said, that's what we experienced. I remember in interviews, Eddie, back in the day, Eddie saying he didn't think Spinal Tap was funny at all. It was too much like real life. That's really how things happen. It's mind bending. The public doesn't really have any idea what goes on behind the scenes. And I'm certainly not going to burst the bubble. But that movie, there were a lot of elements that were more true than that were parody. Yeah, like when Spinal Tap, like when the band gets lost backstage, can't find the stage, they're running around. I think a lot of bands that tour or play gigs have experienced a lot of stuff like that, or gear, busting up, stuff like that. Hey, Josh, welcome, man. Welcome, dude. Okay, let's keep going here. On the band getting upset when Eddie did guitar on Michael Jackson's Beat It. Now, it's very interesting that Alex is still very upset about this 40 something years later. And let me just say, Beat It was my first introduction to Van Halen. So if it wasn't for Michael Jackson's Thriller, and I know Thriller, basically kept 1984 out of the #1 position on the charts. But if it wasn't for the Michael Jackson album, for Beat It, for that guitar solo, a lot of us wouldn't have became fans or discovered the band, maybe. So I love that solo. I love it. I think the Beat It guitar solo is the perfect example of an Eddie Van Halen guitar solo. If I remember right, he did consult us and we said, no, I want to kick his ass because our model was basically Led Zeppelin. The way that they structured their business, the way that they structured how they played, who they played with. You couldn't get Jimmy Page anywhere else. You can only get him on Led Zeppelin. Come to the show. That's it. You don't get in with Michael Jackson. But Ed violated that, and it started a whole crusade of bad vibes. Bad vibes. And I believe Alex believes and was saying one of the reasons Roth left the band was because Eddie played the guitar solo on Beat It. Very interesting stuff. On David Lee Roth's departure from the band in 1985, Eddie's collaboration with Michael Jackson really was not the single thing because things were already starting to unravel. When we named the album 1984, it had nothing to do with the year. It had to do with George Orwell and the dystopia that was going on. The band was so fractured, we barely ever played together anymore. And unfortunately, MTV became the predominant way of conveying all this. And Dave, being the visible guy, naturally opted for more visual stuff. I don't blame him for any of it, but it's just too bad because we were on the cusp of something really, really big. Nobody fights better than friends. So there you go. I think that's the end of the article. So these are just, a couple highlights from it, but I will give you guys the link to this, to the NPR Fresh Air, so you guys can listen to it. It's about a 35-minute audio, I believe. Here in the chat, I will give you guys the link. There it is. So you can open up another browser, or as soon as we're done here, don't bail yet. As soon as we're done here, you can click on that, and it's on demand. It's not like a live feed where it's just playing. Although it was played on several NPR radio stations today. I did listen to it via, I think it was a Los Angeles NPR station earlier. But I'll tell you, it was very interesting. I mean, it was great. It was great, but it was very interesting to hear like clips of Van Halen songs on NPR. That's something you just don't hear, Hearing, a clip of Running with the Devil on National Public Radio. It was pretty interesting. It was cool. So anyway, that's the link to that. You can click on that and you can hear it. It's about a 30-minute interview-ish, 35 minutes, it says. 30-something minutes. 35-minute listen. There we go. And the link is at the very top of the page. So you can click on that. Very cool. So we got that. And then don't forget tonight, if you got your tickets, the Live Talks Los Angeles, kind of the pay-per-view of the event that I was at on Thursday. That starts 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So it's a few hours from now. Mike Wood, channel member, NPR, now playing rock. Yeah. Dude, it's funny. It's funny hearing Running with the Devil on NPR. It's very, very strange. But it's cool. Let's see. Troubled Champions is saying, Alex said the magic was lost with Sam. Sam wrote poems. Dave wrote party music. Street smart, down in the gutter lyrics, not love poems. Troubled Champions is saying. Oh, cool avatar, man. That's kind of like the Western Exterminator dude. I see that guy every day. I see those trucks all day long, Let's see. Okay, so we got that. One other thing. What else? Couple other quick things, you guys. And I'll be doing a show on this. So there is an official Alex Van Halen cowbell coming out. I'll be doing a program on that in a little bit. So if you play the drums, if you've always wanted an official Alex Van Halen cowbell, it is available. So very cool. Okay, so we got that, and then I'm gonna we'll make this an even 30 minutes. This program right now for you guys, but like I said, the T-shirt. I got this at the event right here, but they only the Culver City event that Alex was at. They only had like 75 T-shirts and like 25 hats. So unfortunately, not everybody that was in line, because there was something like 1,200 people there. Unfortunately, not everybody got to get a shirt. And there's the thumbnail for the video that I did recapping the event. So you guys can check that out. Actually, there'll be a card at the end of this video, right about here or here, where I'll include that so you can watch that. But anyway, so at the event, they had a QR code on the table that you could scan with your phone. It took you directly to the official Van Halen shop website where this shirt is available. And I will give you guys the link to that right here. So if you're looking to get a T-shirt, a Brothers T-shirt, if you want to get one of these shirts, and again, this is official. This is an official shirt. If you want to get one of these, there's the link right there, vanhalenshop.com. That is the official Van Halen shop. So there it is. Grab a T-shirt. There's also caps, which are very cool. I probably should have got a cap. But yeah. So that's it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, wait. Should I do the unboxing? Should we unbox here? Really quickly? Okay. Let me see. This was sent to my mailbox earlier. Let me see what's in here. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up, you guys. Smash that subscribe button if you're brand new. We have a lot of new people here, and I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody for watching these shows. Okay, let's see. That cowbell is nice. LP is sold out. Pistolite is saying. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, it says read this off the air, so I'm not gonna read this here. Let me see. Wow, man. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to open this. I'm going to try to open this. Whoa. Okay, I think. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is cool. To Johnny for your new studio. Dude, thank you so much. Look at this. This is basically, this is wood, right? It's like burnt into wood. Yeah, that was the ASMR portion of the show. Me opening the package. Look at that. Eddie Van Halen, 1955 to 2020, it says. Dude, very, very cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know who you are that sent this? Thank you. I think they said not to say on the air, but it says for your new studio. Metal Relic. Is that you? Look at this. That's very cool. Burnt Relic. Okay, the name is Burnt Relic. BurntRelic.com. There we go. Okay. Dude, thank you for sending this. Burnt Relic is me. That's you? Okay, you guys are in my chat. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. Look at that. So this is handmade? That is very cool. Look at that. It's wood. No way. Thomas. Dude. Thank you so much. And then there's this too. Let's see what this is. That's incredible, man. Thank you so much for sending that. Thomas? Burnt Relic? Oh, this is you. Okay, cool. This is you, Burnt Relic. Dude, thanks for the t-shirt, man. Burnt Relic. The screen name I got to change to Burnt Relic, Thomas says. Okay, right on, man. Got a new t-shirt here. Burnt Relic. Dude, thank you so much. Dude, this is amazing. This is amazing, dude. Look at that. Dude, thank you so much. I got your letter. It says to read off the air, so I'll read that once I'm done here. Thank you so much for sending that, man. That's incredible. That deserves applause. We got the applause box. Incredible, man. Thank you so much for sending that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you guys smash that thumbs up. Burnt Relic. Yeah, amazing work. Anybody that's just tuning in, man. Yeah, that's incredible. Look at that. Right on. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right, you guys. All right, we're about half an hour. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for watching these shows. We got so many new people here. Thank you for hanging out with us and yeah, subscribing to the channel, you know, everything. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. There it is. Thank you, guys. I know I need to add some names. I need to subtract a couple names. I will do that very shortly. So there you go. And don't forget, check out the Fresh Air NPR interview, which is in the chat here somewhere. I know I dropped it. Somewhere in the chat. I'll have it in the description of the video as well, so you guys can check that out. Ryan Fraley, channel member, I see you. All right, I'll let you guys go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, we'll do another episode tomorrow. Got a couple, you know, got a bunch of stuff to talk about for you guys. So we would do that. We will do that. And again, Brothers official t-shirts. I got this at the event in Culver City. But you guys can get one from the official Van Halen shop, which is right here. Van Halen shop. There's the link. What? Or later tonight on Twitch? I'll be on Twitch tonight. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be on Twitch. Doing some video gaming. All that stuff. There's a link to the, if you want to get one of these shirts. Official. That's the link right there. And it's an official link because, like I said, at the event, they had a QR code on the table. It went directly there. So that's an official. It's not bootleg. It's not some bootleg. No, it's legit. Trust me. I wouldn't send you guys to some bootleg t-shirts. Because trust me, I'm battling, you know, those guys in my Van Halen group all day long anyway. So there it is. All right. Thanks for watching. Smash that thumbs up on your way out. I will see you on the next episode. And thank you again, dude. Thank you again. This is incredible. Look at that. Burnt Relic. BurntRelic.com did this. Sent this in. Thank you again, man. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the t-shirt, too. I can always use t-shirts. Always. There you go. Burnt Relic. Thank you again, man. All right. This is Johnny Bean. I will see you guys on the next episode. And watch another video, by the way. We got thousands and thousands of them. All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
I just want to be like, how old are you?
Hey, it's Lori Tucker and
Johnny Bean,
and we're here at the Forum, and we're going to see
Sammy Hagar.
And you're watching Johnny Bean TV. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching Johnny Bean TV. Click on the screen here on YouTube. Check out another video and drop your comments below. We love to get comments. So drop your comments, and I will see you guys on the next episode of exclusively Van Halen right here on Johnny Bean TV.